Have to take a breath first. All right. Yeah, it's been quite a morning, but welcome back. Um, and I'm excited to see you here. And if you're new to this channel, then welcome. My name is Holly Hawks, and I had planned on doing a pour painting today, but it didn't work out. Let me tell you a little bit of a story here. I had it all set up, had the tripod that I have on my paint table, had my camera in there, was ready to go, had my canvas out, and ready to show you. And all of a sudden, the phone fell. Not just fell into my canvas. Yeah. So I tried to find another tripod, and it didn't want to work. Spilled paint. So I just kind of said, well, change of land. Some days are like that. Some days just don't go accordingly. And you've got to be able to be flexible. Got to move on and find something else to do. So I thought, well, let's just sit down and let's have a little chat today, because there's been a few things on my mind. First of all, I was a teacher for around 8 years. And my friend posted a video of a parent who was very irate, very upset over something that must have happened at her school. I guess it was, from what I took from the video, Parent-Teacher Appreciation Week, or Teacher Appreciation Week. And she just was livid that teachers weren't getting as much appreciation for the job they do. They weren't getting respect for what they've done. She felt that they deserve more money for what they do. I agree with her. I agree with her so much. As being a teacher, I know that we didn't get the respect we felt we deserved, especially in special ed. The problem I feel nowadays is that teachers are taking it upon themselves to say that, well, teaching is just beyond the classroom, in the sense that we're going to, on May 1st, we're going to close the schools down, and we're going to take our students and we're going to go protest out on the street. And this is education. What are those kids learning? Especially the kindergartners I saw out there. What are they learning? I totally disagree with closing schools and busing students to a protest. I don't think that is much of a learning process as it could be. For first place, I don't know what they're being taught, and I think probably they're being taught one side, the viewpoint of the teacher, and that's what they're protesting for, the viewpoint of the teacher, and that's wrong. What upsets me also is we're told over and over and over on the news that our students here in the United States are lacking in reading and writing and math. One college, and I can't remember the name of the college, put out a survey stating that they found that their sophomores coming up were lacking in writing skills, reading skills, and mathematic skills, so much so that they had to lower their standards. And then if anybody knows what college that was, please put it in the comments below, because I could not find it again. I'm going to do a little bit more research so I can find it. And that way, if somebody asks, then I can give them the reference. But I just couldn't do it. Couldn't find it. So if you have it, please put it down in the comments. Um, there we go. No more ums. So I really feel that the students need to be in the classroom to learn that way. Maybe when they get a little older, taking a field trip to a protest can be associated with something they're learning in the classroom. I agree with that. But taking kindergartners on a protest makes no sense to me, but that's okay. I, I told this teacher that also what's going on besides the protesting, teachers protesting and taking our students to protest, there are teachers out there who are making on social media, making comments, rude comments to, yeah, that word, against our president and our country. And they want respect. That's wrong. I just don't agree with that. I just don't agree with that. So I've, you've got to give respect to earn respect. And when you talk like that on social media, you're not going to get the respect that you want, especially if you're a teacher. So I remember when I was a new teacher in this one school, and they had just put a roof on the building, and it was pouring. We had been raining for like a week. We had flash floods going on. And I just made the comment because my ceiling started leaking. And I just made the comment and I go, holy moly, Mother Nature doesn't want us to miss out on anything. Our roof is leaking in the classroom. I got in trouble for posting that on Facebook. I didn't mention any names. I didn't say anything negative. I just said, look at the water pouring down my wall. But I got in trouble because I posted on Facebook, and the principal felt that that was showing the school in an improper manner. I guess I do not know. Yeah, so I never posted anything on Facebook again about anything. So that was a learning procedure. So uh, did you any of you? Oh, before I forget, if you have any comments about what we just talked about, please put them down in the comment section. I don't care. I don't want anything bad, please, because I will delete it. But if I agree to disagree, so if you don't agree with me, that's great. Let's discuss it. But if you're going to be rude and nasty and all that, I'm just going to delete you. So keep your comments nice, formative. It has to be. And I'll be more willing to read them and maybe respond. I'm going to hope to respond. So we'll go on to another topic. How many of you saw President Trump's talk or speech or whatever they called it? It was really good. I was really excited, especially when he was talking about Social Security and no taxes on Social Security. I was so happy to see that, because over the past few years, well, let's put it this way, since, well, at least 2 years, but even before then, we have been paying the IRS a lot of money back. And last year we paid over $6,000. And this year we were supposed to be paying over $4,000. And we pay it and we groan and grump and blah, 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 right? But what happened was this year, and to my surprise, is that I always file early, okay? Because I'm just that way. Get it out of the way. You don't have to worry about it. File early. I was told, no, you don't want to file early because Trump has got this thing going. And I said, nope, I'm going to file early. So we did. You get the thing, you're going to owe $4,500. Okay. Kept looking on my account for the IRS. Nothing was showing. how much we owed for sure, because they tax on their fees and everything. And nothing showed up. I go, okay, well, maybe they're waiting till after the tax thing is gone, closed, and everybody is paid their taxes or whatever. Still nothing. Kept looking, still nothing. Then all of a sudden I get a check in the mail, $500 refund. And I'm going like, okay, is this a joke? You know, we haven't gotten a refund from the government in like a long time. So I deposited it into the bank. I said, this is real. She goes, yes, it is. And I went, holy freaking moly, we didn't have to. Yeah, right. My husband said, oh, no, that's not right, hon. We still got to owe them. I said, hon, if you owe the IRS money, you do not get a refund. Okay? They take that and apply it to what you owe. So I keep checking and nothing on there as far as what we owe. I'm taking it as a blessing. And I'm hoping next tax season is going to be the same. Oh, I'm done paying that much money, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a year on taxes. I mean, yeah, we kicked ourselves in the butt because my husband's a double dipper, meaning he's drawing Social Security, but he's also working full time. And he's turning 70 in July, and we should, waited, but we couldn't. There was just no way we could because I had to retire. So, and yeah, one thing after another, we were always paying taxes back, But this year, knock on wood, whatever you want to say, it was a blessing, and we are not going to have to pay anything back. Hallelujah. Right? So we got talking about the tax thing, and we were watching, I forgot who it was on YouTube, but he mentioned that in California, they're trying to have this ordinance or a law or something written that says that if you're a resident and you pay taxes, then you can vote. And I got confused because I feel that I'm a resident and a citizen of Pocatello, Idaho, and that I should have the right to vote because it is a privilege and it is my right. So I'm going, so what is he talking about? So I go, if you are a resident of a state, are you also a citizen? And it said, no, you are not a citizen. You can be a resident of a state because you work there. It's all about the work thing or going to school. But that doesn't make you a citizen. You still have to apply for citizenship. Also, if you're a resident, you are expected to pay taxes. I didn't know that. So that was a learning thing for me. I always got them confused and no. So they do pay taxes, even if they're not a citizen. But does that still give them the right to vote? That's the big question right now. Yeah, you're a citizen, you've been here for 20 years, or you're a resident and you've been here for 20 years, but you're not a citizen. You shouldn't be able to vote. And then I go, why is it taking them so long? I mean, if you've been here for 10 years working, you're a resident, why not apply to be a citizen? And I found out why. And that's, I do not understand. It's because it could take up 10 years or more to get your citizenship here in the United States. Can somebody put down in the comments why it takes so long? I just don't understand that. Just don't. Wow. No wonder they don't want to. be a citizen. It takes for that long. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you have a comment, you have an answer to this, let me know down in the comment section. Because I surely don't know. I don't. So I think that is all I have to say today. I really wanted to do a pour painting, but tomorrow I will adventure and try to make a pour painting for you. I hope. No, I shouldn't say I hope. I should say I am positive. I will succeed, right? I'm 67 years old. I will succeed in what I want to do tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Sometimes things in our life just don't go according to the way we want. But we move on. We move on, make changes, learn from it. And that's important as a senior citizen, I think. We need to keep our minds going. We need to keep learning so that we don't get old mentally as well. I mean, we can't help our bodies getting old, but we can do something about our brains, our thinking power. So, if things get a little rough for you today, keep on smiling, be creative, and be sure to push that like button. If you like this channel, subscribe. Be sure you do the notification button. Oh, also, if you're interested in doing YouTube videos, I would say to join our community at school with a K. Okay, I'll have a link down in the comment area. Kevin is wonderful. He has lots of ideas to help you start a YouTube channel. Take advantage of it. Has 7 days free as a gift to you from him. I really am enjoying doing this through him. He makes it seem so easy. So please take a look at the links below, and we will meet up again for a new adventure. See ya.